secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, get that money, secure that bag, ayy. Boss up, boss up, boss up, get that money, get that money. She a queen and they love her cause she got her own place, own car, and she black on.
Hey cousins, how y'all doing? This is Shay Shay, Simply Magnolias and Honey, just a southern girl living life like it's golden. No matter how thick and sticky life gets, remember it is what, y'all? Still golden. Yo, I just had like a little revelation. I was in my thoughts, like always, right? And I've been talking about legacy building. I've been talking about what is your blueprint. I've been talking about, what are your plans going forward in the new year and all of this jazz. But guess what, though? Who are some of y'all connected to? Oh, boy, I'm about to step on some toes for real. I'm about to step on, listen, I'm about to step on some of y'all toes. Some stuff you're not going to like what I'm getting ready to say, but it's going to be real. I have always been a go-getter, whatever, however you want to say it. I remember back in 6th grade, right? We had this science teacher named Miss Pitts, okay? Miss Pitts, in her science class, she used to have a whole metal cabinet full of candy. Some people didn't come prepared, like I'm about to buy this candy. So Miss Pitts gave me the idea going forward in high school, being a little hot box. My little tail ended up pregnant at 16. But we had this fashion teacher named Miss Cope. Now, Miss Cope, it was our fashion class where we did all of our fashion stuff. And then like right around the corner was a connected like school store type of thing. So people used to she would only sell during a certain time period, right? So knowing that I had them coins, I had that guap, I had that shmoney, I would buy like a whole bunch of candy, right? And then like towards like lunchtime or whatever, people like, oh my gosh, Shay, you got some more of that candy. Yeah, come and get that. What you want? I was like the deal up in that. So, and I would sell them candy, and especially like during basketball season, I would do like all the boys' hair, or I would do like some of my teammates' hair and stuff like that. I was balling. Hell, Washington Mystics, here I came. No, I didn't. But so anyway, I've always been like a hustler per se. Always trying to make a dollar. Always trying to do something. But then I always realized that there was a Judas around me. Some stuff I started, I didn't finish simply because it was always somebody else being a parasite, attaching themselves and holding on to my faith, right? Hold on. And the part that behooved me was the simple fact that they would get upset, like, why you ain't finished? What you mean, why I ain't finished? Because I don't have the energy to do so no more. Like, I'm tired for some reason. I just don't feel like it. Shoot. Like, let me put this right there. Like, I just don't. Is that gonna make a difference? That little light ain't do nothing. But like, I just didn't feel like it, right? So maybe maybe I should just hold it because that light. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it right here. So, and I realized, I was like, man, why is it that I always start something but I never finished what I started in the beginning? Recently, I just filed for, divorce from my husband. We were married for 14 years. Okay. there's a lot of times that I started stuff, but I just never finished. Okay. And I always wondered why. Like, why in the world? Like, I have all this ambition. I have all this drive. I have all of this, know-how, this knowledge. And if you picked up Humble Pie, you'll realize that, Shay didn't have applied knowledge. I can read every book. I can read the thesaurus, the dictionary, the Bible back and forth. I can read, whatever book you put in front of me and then come to a common understanding based off of, my intelligence or my knowledge or my experiences. But nothing was manifesting. Like, where's the fruits of my labor of reading and studying and researching all of those? Until I had to take a closer look at my circle. Wait a minute. After I filed for divorce, I noticed that back in 2017, I originally first self-published my book, right? And, it's like, how many sales have you done? And, well, I want to write a book now. And, it felt like there was a lot of competition. So I kind of just like, scratch this. I wasn't even satisfied with the project anyway. So I want to kind of revamp it. So I pulled it. I pulled it from it was on Barnes and Noble. It was on Humble Pie. It was on Amazon and all of that. So I pulled it from the shelf. In 2021, November, was it November? Anyway, 2021, I redid the cover. Because back in 17, my mindset was a little bit different. So I had to go back through the chapters, re-edit, and, take some stuff out. I'm like, that don't even make sense, Shay. What the world were you thinking? So I had to go back in and do a little evaluating, the chapters and all of that. So anyway, after I filed for divorce, I noticed that I was more driven than ever. Maybe because it was the thought about, man, now I'm about to be a single parent of 8 children, and now I'm, they're going to be relying on me more than ever now, and yada yada yada. But then I had to look at it more thoroughly, right? I realized that sometimes some people will attack, kind of keep you at their disposal because that they see that you're always driven. Some people will always keep you at like literally in their back pocket because they're just waiting for you to come up. If you are a driven person, if you are a goal-oriented person, be wise to who you are connected with. And this can include your mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, spouses. I had to look, I was like, dag, all this time, what do I have to show for myself versus, not even versus, but besides children? What do I have to show? If you are a blessed person, you're an anointed person, you're out here doing God's will, you're out here doing, what you feel is right, you're out here making things happen, then all of a sudden here comes somebody want to slither their way up in there. And it's like, why are you here? For such a time as this, why are you here? The devil only comes through that door unless he's invited in. That joker just ain't gonna barge in, because everything that happens in your life, guess what? He still got to ask God for permission. He go to God every day. When God asked him, what you doing? What is it that you up to? That little conniving joker said, I'm seeking going to and fro amongst the earth to seek whom I may devour. If that ain't more profound, then I don't know what is. He's waiting to see, do you have your guard down? Sometimes he'll try to pick your brain to see where you are mentally and emotionally. Then he'll try to emulate what you're seeking. The minute that person's guard comes down and the minute that person is blindsided, the veil has been covered, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I got you, boy. Then come the real python come out. We ain't just no regular little garden snake, no little lizard. Nah, we a python. Huh, we an anaconda. And by the time you realize and you looking at that joker like the Jungle Book, Mowgli and not Bagheera, not Shere Khan, because Shere Khan was the tiger. I forgot what the snake's name was. It'll come to me. But Mowgli and that daggone python was looking eye to eye. And the little hypnosis eyes started to play. Like, yeah, buddy, I got you now. Follow. You're entranced in my hypnosis. I'm about to catch you off guard like you ain't never seen before. And when I get through with you, oh, you're not even gonna recognize yourself. You're not even gonna know who the world you are no more. But boy, when I tell you, when you are connected to the source and you start to use your discernment, your intuition tells you that something is wrong. Like it's like people's like, that's the Holy Spirit or that's the spirit within you to tell you that something's not right. I used to wake up to dreams. I used to wake up to, like, I would have conversations in my dreams. And then later on, I know this may sound crazy. Some of this may go over some of y'all head, but just follow me. Just eat the meat and spit out the bones. Don't pay attention to all the other stuff. But I'm telling you, I used to have dreams of me sitting in like round tables, or just me out and about with different people, different folk. I never really could really see the faces of people, but I can recognize the person's demeanor or the person's attitude or their body language or their voice, right? So these dreams would tell me that, oh, Shay, that person ain't right. Something's not right. And sometimes, one time, I actually had my pastor, one of our old pastors. I was dreaming, right? Knocked out cold. In my dream, the pastor turned to me. I don't know what we was talking about before that, but the pastor turned to me and said, that's not right. He's not right. And I woke up. Oh, I woke up all right. Listen. Some of y'all about to move into the biggest transitions of your life. I don't care if you was with that person 5, 6, 20, 50 years. Man, I don't care. I don't care how long you've known this person. I don't care if you've known you've been in this organization, you've been going to this church, you've been at that job, I don't care what affiliation this person has towards you. But for such a time as this, I want y'all to be really, really mindful as to who is coming into your life. Right? You know me for 36 years of my life. 36 years of my life I've been living on this earth. And all of a sudden, we meet now. Why? All of a sudden, this person, you've been watching me for months, a year, whatever. Now all of a sudden, you want to connect with me. I'm not going to brag or nothing like that. No, I know something big finna happen to me. I know something big is about to happen for me. I just don't know it yet. I've been seeing this number 444 everywhere I turn around, like this number just pops up out of nowhere. Like, I wake up to the number. Like, if I take a nap, because I just got off work. Or whatever case. Get off work at 4 o'clock in the morning. Doze off or whatever the case is. Wake back up, it's 4:44. One day I was at the holiday extravaganza thing that we had at our mall out here. And I was selling like a lot of my, my products, my inventory, my boutique stuff, lashes, all that type of stuff. And I'm just having a little conversation. I'm joking around with my girl. She up there helping me and whatnot. Man, I happened to turn around. It was this young boy walking by, and he had on a shirt that said 444 on it. And I said, there go that daggone number again. Then, one day I went to Walmart, right? I was just walking around Walmart or whatever. I'm like, all right, man, let me go in here. Let me get these wipes, these diapers. They were always running out. Shoot. And I just so happened, now I was passing the little boy aisle. I was passing the aisle, and it was this big old clearance like sign or whatever over the price. Guess what that price was? $4.44. What kind of price is that? Normally you see $7.89. You see $4. You see an even number straight across. $4.44 though. What? Listen. Like, I look, I'm not into all that witch, not witch, well, I know witchcraft do exist, voodoo and all that foolishness, because people, they look, if somebody jealous of you, but no weapon form, stop it. Stop playing. So, but no, I don't believe in like all that little superstitions type stuff, but I don't know listen, man. I've been talking about blueprints. I've been talking about legacies. I've been talking about get your life in order. I've been talking about now I've been talking about this for the past couple of days now. Like literally before, like after Christmas, I really started talking about that. And I don't know why it's so heavy on me, boy. I don't know. Like for some of y'all, I don't know what is getting ready to happen for some of y'all. But these past 2 years of my life have been hell, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, I might get a little emotional, but I'm telling you, it's been hell. It's been bad. Sometimes I didn't even know who I was. I was in an identity crisis. I thought I wasn't worth it. I was unappreciated. I had to literally deal with the death of a child, the birth of a child, another failed marriage. I started to second guess myself. What is wrong with me? Why can't I? I should be. But once that veil has come off, boy, I'm telling you, boy, I see so many, I see things so much more clear now. It's not even funny. I'm not trying to say that I'm perfect. I'm not trying to say that I know all about life. I have all the answers. I'm not trying to say that I have everything figured out. But I know one thing for sure, and one thing for certain. And it seems like, listen, I literally should be, when I tell y'all, I literally should be in somebody's mental asylum right now. Sitting in the corner with all white on, with a straight jacket on, with my hands tied up and bonded in front of my chest. Talking about, I see rabbits and dead folk walking around. Talking about, I hear voices and crap. Talking about, when this happened and that happened, in a all white room, and I'm the only color in there. I should be 6 feet under from the mental suicides that I done put myself in. Just because of my thoughts. Boy, sometimes God will allow, keyword, allow, things to happen to you just to get you to wake up. Literally wake your tail up, cousins. Well, why would God, if God is so good, why would he allow everything bad stuff to happen to good people? Because there's a free will. Everybody has their own free will. Everybody, you choose what to do. You choose what to do. Your tongue has life and death in it. Your choices. They say thou shalt not murder is one of the commandments, right? But you can murder somebody with your actions. You can murder their spirit. You can murder their self-worth, their confidence. You can murder their dreams. You can murder everything about them. What you speak out your mouth about somebody. Like, I don't mean to get emotional, but I'm so serious. Something big is about to happen for so many of y'all. I don't even know what it is. But it just excites me that I see so many people like waking up, letting go of stuff that broke them, letting go of people and situations that broke them, and waking up. The veil has come down off their eyes, and they look come hell or high water, man. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to do, and I'm going to have everything that God has for me. They're out here making it happen. I don't care. Listen, I don't care how many hair salons there is. I don't care how many barbershops. I don't care how many lash companies, lip gloss companies. I don't care how many real estate companies. I don't care what the world your profession is. It can be 10 of y'all on one block. But can't nobody do it like you. Each and every single one of you all has something that you can offer differently, and everybody's audience is going to be different. I wrote a book, yes, but my book ain't like everybody else's. But you don't hear somebody, oh, well, humble pie. That's not the first time I heard that. So, that's probably about, listen, stop it. When you are blessed, I'm telling you, boy, when you are blessed, when you are God's child, like I said, I'm not perfect. I made some decisions. I made some choices. I've had some thoughts. I am not perfect. I know that. And I don't ever claim to be. If I know something based off experience, then yes, I'm going to speak from my experience. But I don't ever claim to know more than somebody else, or, I did this, so I'm better than her. The only chick that I am better than, the only chick that I can ever walk circles around, the only girl that I know from a shadow of a doubt that, man, listen, she ain't got nothing on me. That girl's the old me. Shorty ain't got nothing on me now. And I say that with all truth. All of it. Listen. Please don't give up, y'all. Do not give up. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care money running out. The resources that you thought you had is not there no more. The person that was supposed to, be your for lifer, the person, you lost the child, like I said, marriage has done failed. That boss that was jealous of you done fired you right before your breakthrough. They was talking to you about promotion. Then all of a sudden, boom. Oh, well, you know what? It's COVID season. We're going to have to just go ahead and let you fool. That trip you've been planning, got all the money, flights, all that. Next thing you know, something come up. Hey, look, I'm going to have to cancel. Then you realize later on why that trip was canceled and you ain't go. Oh, okay. Yo, take everything like a grain of salt. I'm trying to tell you something serious. Like, this ain't no daggone prophecy. I'm not doing all of that. I'm just saying, speaking from my heart, like, listen, everything that you have ever been wanting to do it. Evaluate your life to see who's around you. Who's around you, why they're around you, Like, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to say go around with a daggone magnifying glass. You act like you Inspector Gadget or something. But what I am saying, you got this. You got it. This past year, I don't pray to be stronger. I don't pray to be because somebody strong can still be able to make unwise decisions, so to speak. So, okay, if I am a bodybuilder, and over the time I increase my strength, okay, I break one of them little bricks. Well, first I start off with a wood plank thing, then I go to a brick, then I go to a boulder, then next, I'm lifting tires, the small ones. Then you lifting the next size tire, then the next one, the next minute you be lifting a car. You can become stronger, but that does not necessarily mean that you're going to become wiser either. Over time, you also have to learn your body, learn your limits too. So wiser in the sense of don't overexert yourself. Don't just because I have more strength, it does not mean that it's wise for me to do so. My goal now is to become more resilient, that no matter what I face in life, I'm always able to overcome that. I'm always able to grow through the situation that I'm going through. Learn, acknowledge the fact that I had some part to do with it. Acknowledge that step. That's the first step in every situation. Reevaluate yourself. Look back dig deep into your own character. See, hey, did I play a part in this? A lot of people don't want to recognize or admit that when they're wrong, or admit when, that I'm just too perfect. I ain't have nothing to do that. They did me all wrong. Listen, you played a part too. Stop it. Stop playing. But become resilient to the fact that even if you did not cause majority of the issues, you were able to recognize and say, you know what, I apologize. I apologize things didn't work out. I apologize that this job didn't work out. I apologize that, apologize to your children. No one gave you a manual on how to be a parent. Nobody gave you a manual on how to be a mother. Nobody gave you a single mothers raising boys. Ain't nobody gave you a manual on how to raise a young king. Single dads raising daughters. Ain't nobody gave you a manual. If you look up to your mother, was your mother the example that you want your daughters to be at? Nobody gave you a manual to do so. Forgive yourself. Reevaluate the part that you played. Say sorry to yourself. If you feel like closure for you, you want to go back and apologize to that person, go do it. But don't expect them to accept it. Don't expect them, I apologize, and then you look at me like you have like I'm crazy or I don't mean nothing. That's okay. I've done my part. Door has been closed. Closure is done. And even if it never happens, so be it. It is what it is. Y'all listen. Relationships can make you or break you. Relationships within anything. Situationships. Acquaintances. Booty call ships. Whatever connection or affiliation you have with anybody that's a relation or close relationship to you, whatever that is, they can either make you or break you. And you just have to take the time to really evaluate where you are in your life. And if this person can bring to the table, or are they going to take away? I forgot the exact words, but my best friend, she was like, there's a quote that she used to always read, and it was like, At the banquet table of life, there are no reserved seats. Basically, you can take what you can get, you get what you can take. But basically, don't expect stuff to be handed. Don't expect for somebody to just walk up to you and act like you're royalty and something's gonna drop in your lap. If you really want something out there, you better go out and take it respectfully, though. Don't be out here acting like no daggone hood rat. Stop it. Introspectively look inside of you and be like, man, is this person going to add value to me, or they're going to subtract? Right now, my cup is empty, but I'm steady pouring into somebody else. When is it going to be time for somebody to pour in you? Can this person add value to your cup? That situation, that job, I don't care how much that job pay. Respect yourself and know your worth enough. Like, is this going to add to my drama, my mental health? Mental health is key. Is this situation going to help me, or is it going to destroy me? As for wisdom, again, intuition shows you that something ain't right. Discernment gives you the ability to work through that. Like it gives you the keys, the elements, the path that you need to go to work through that issue. It gives you a blueprint. Stop it. To get through that. Yeah, sorry, but I'm trying to tell you. Been on this earth 36 years. My daughter turned 3 this year. Last year, the end of last year. She's going to be 4. The one that passed away, she's going to be 4 this year. So basically, in the past 3 years, 3 years have been one of the worst years of my life. And I don't mean worse meaning like, I mean like worse meaning I really had to dig deep within myself. Allow God to literally have my face on the floor. Crying out, that ugly cries. Lips sucking in, eyes bloodshot red, hair falling out, losing weight, and didn't have nothing. Phone dry, nobody calling up. God said, it's just me and you. It's just me and you, Shay. You so used to having folk around you because you so friendly, you so nice, you always want to help somebody out, but now it's time that I'm going to show you. The hands of man will fail you, girl. You need me. And when I tell you I needed God so bad, still do. I still do. I'm so blessed for his grace and mercy, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. I'm so blessed for his grace and his mercy, man. I shouldn't be here. But when he had me screaming in the car, face down into my steering wheel sometimes, didn't even want to go into the house to face the music of what was really going on within my family, within my household, within my life, my mental health, all of that. I didn't want to face it. I was the orchestrator, conducting music, but the music was being played behind me. I wasn't looking at no music sheet. I wasn't paying attention to see if Sandra in the back was playing the flute right. I wasn't seeing if Tommy was over there playing the trombone and hitting the correct notes. I wasn't paying attention to none of that. All I knew was to do this. Blindly do this. Until I turned around and faced that music. And realized everybody wasn't even reading nothing. They in the back, all they did was took a radio and pressed the cassette button and Beethoven in the back playing. Not one person was holding their flutes. Not one person had an instrument in their hand. Not one. Everybody sitting there chilling, like, you know what I'm saying. She ain't paying attention. So you know. Sure. Got the instrument down there on the floor. The audience, they looking clear at me. They know what's going on. But I was so blind to turn around and face it. Stop playing, Shay. I didn't want to face it, y'all. That's why more like now more than ever, it's like the older I get, the more I realize, like, Shay, you got to make something happen. Step by step. Cousins, I love y'all. Cousins, man, I'm not talking about only blood. If you've been following my YouTube channel, you would know what cousins technically means. Okay, I'm not gonna get into all of that. But it's time for some of y'all to make that decision, boy. It's time for some of y'all to get mad about your life. Make a decision about where you want to be, who you want to be, where you want to be around. Your life has already been written out. All you got to do is walk that path, body. All you got to do is walk it. All you got to do is walk it. And no matter what comes up, no matter who falls out, no matter who leaves you, no matter how much money you lose, how much money you gain, the contracts you sign. Listen, I'm praying for contracts to be signed this year, homes to be bought this year, traveling to take place this year. COVID want to act a fool, but travels to be, passport to be stamped this year. If that's your thing, marriages to be rekindled, new relationships, friendships, parents and children to be bonded, more bonded than ever. Your genius, tapping into your geniuses and allow stuff that, man, ain't nobody else even hit the airwaves yet. Tap into your God-given abilities. Stop playing, y'all. Listen, I've been talking for 35 minutes. I was about to jump up. Y'all better stop playing. Why? Listen, why I thought that this was a bug. Ooh, yeah. You was finna see me jump out this truck, boy. Listen, I thought this was a daggone bug sitting on my hood. It's a distraction. Stop it. So, y'all, listen. For all my new followers, I'm still new to the YouTube world, so I may not have the best videos, I may not have the best transitions in and out, and the best intro videos and all of that foolishness. Like, to me, it's about the content that I'm offering. It's I know, yeah, me son, yeah, me. Thank you. It's about the content that I'm offering, what I'm saying out my mouth. My girl LaDawn used to say it all the time. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. Don't pay attention to all the aesthetics in the background and all that. Listen to what I'm telling you. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Because if you were so good doing it, why you ain't doing it? Shoot, I'll pay you to do it. Shoot, stop playing. But if you've been following me, like, and I'm trying to tell you, like, this year, like I said, I'm new to the YouTube world, so I really want to, bring you guys into my world. I'm not ashamed to call my own cards out. Trust and believe me, I ain't. Because it's funny to me. I know I ain't perfect, so I don't care. But along this journey, man. But y'all, listen. I love y'all. I really do. I don't got to know you to love you. Because everybody deserves to be loved. Everybody deserves to be, accepted or whatever the case is. But I do. I truly love people. I really do. They irk. And they get on my nerves sometimes because I don't like ignorance. But I do. So out of everything that I had to say, I pray that something touched your soul, touched your being, that you would just take this and run with it. Take it and run. Literally. Run. Run away from people who ain't about that. Y'all ain't on the same. Run. Far away. Sometimes like this, oh, there you go. This is like a season of transition, but being hidden. Some of y'all in a crowded place, and you still being hidden. You can be the main center attraction in the middle of the room, but you're still being hidden. On purpose, though. God is not allowing some folk to see y'all. Well, why ain't nobody buying my stuff? Why I'm not being invited to networking events? Why, I'm going to all these events and I'm not selling out. I'm not doing this and that. You're being hidden. people see you, but they don't see you. If you get what I'm saying, they see you, your physical. They see what you look like on the outside. They see you every day, but they don't see you like that spiritual inside of you. They don't see that. They don't see that yet. They don't know who that person is that's being birthed out of you. They don't recognize that one. But then there are some jokers though. They see both. That's why I said be very careful right now, right today, boy, right now. Be very mindful of who's coming in and out your life. I know you're vulnerable. I know you're not used to being alone, y'all. Like me. Man, I've always had people around me. Like I said, I love people. This is the hardest battle that I'm having to face, is learning to accept Shay again. Learning to be by myself. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Physically meaning I don't have a whole bunch of folk around me all the time. You know what I'm talking about. So some of y'all are being put in isolation. Some of y'all are being kept in a cocoon right now. And that cocoon is transparent. People can see you. They see you. They see you in all the struggles. Girl, well, you must have brought something upon yourself to go through all of that. Your cocoon is transparent right now. Folks see you. They see you in there growing. They see you in there reading. They see you in there researching and Googling and doing self-evaluation. They see you. They see you in all your... How many legs a caterpillar got? I don't know. They see you in there as a caterpillar, growing and carrying on. But the part that they're not going to recognize is your metamorphosis. The part that when you... Boy, I can't wait to cry with you. I don't even know you, but I can't wait. When some of y'all see this video, I pray that you when your time comes and them legs now have then turned into wings, and that boy, that flower, like you remember the movie in Dennis the Menace when the flower opened up like this, and all the people came around the neighborhood as the best garden or the flower in the garden or whatever, and the flower opened up, and man, when that cocoon opens up, they can be like, wait a minute, you had like 20 legs. You had spots all over your body. You had fur all over you. Who is this? You're not the same person that just came out of that. You not the same. Cousin? We still related? Wait a minute. Boy, I'm telling you, some of y'all in a season of being, you in a wide open space. Wide open. Your environments are full of folk. But you're being put in isolation. Some people done showed you their true colors, and all of a sudden you being kept. Now you alone. Yeah. Listen. One more tidbit. Follow me for one more tidbit. The people that are in your life right now, those folk were from your past, childhood traumas that you done went through, that you had to grow through, that done snuck up inside of you that you thought was dead, that you didn't want to rehash, or you didn't want to have to remember, or you didn't want to have to process. Every time that thought comes, you're like, suppress you way down there. Get back down there in my booty. Like, I don't even want to see you. You shouldn't even be touching my stomach. You sitting there steady trying to crawl up into my esophagus, want me to spew you. No, get your tail back. Listen. But then there are some of y'all who, even through this process, you are attracting people for your future. Relationships. Some of y'all, well, I know what kind of man I want. I know what kind of a wife I want. She got to have this. She got to be bad, 5'5", with thick thighs, pretty brown eyes, that curly hair. Listen, shut that mess up. I know what kind of dream job I want. I mean, I want to make 6 figures, sit behind a desk all day, work 9 to 1. My man got to be 6 feet, credit score $800, got guap in the bank, eggplant. Stop it. I'm not going to go there. Stop. Not going to go there. Got kids watching. Stop it. But baby, you got all these standards for somebody else, but what standards have you met? What you bringing to the table? Okay, number 1. Number 2, the people that are coming into your life right now are molding you literally for your future. So a lot of things that they're bringing to the table right now, like, oh, this person odd. I ain't used to them, because your spirit ain't ready for them yet. They're pulling certain attributes outside of you that you like, man, go on about your business. No. If they're bringing out something good, they have come from the future. I mean, listen, like, we're not playing no Back to Future, but I'm saying these are people that are part of your future, so to speak. Not to say relationships, nothing like that, but I'm saying like they are preparing you for the person that you need to be. Everybody that fell off or walked away, those people were connected to your past. So everything that, well, why I keep attracting the same type of girl? Why do I keep attracting the same kind of dude? Because those are people from your past. But these new people coming in, they're like, oh, I'm not used to that. And you become sheltered, you become distant. But pay attention to the verbiage that they're saying to you. Pay attention to the content and their body language and some of y'all not used to being loved correctly. Come on now. Some of y'all not used to being put in environments where you used to be in charge, large and in charge, but now you're around somebody that know a little bit more than you. Now you intimidated, but you don't want to show it because your pride won't let you. Stop playing. Make a decision. Get mad, buddy. Get mad. I can't wait to celebrate with you. We've been talking for 45 minutes. Let me get up out of here. This is Shayla. Shay Shay, aka Hey Cousin. Simply Magnolias and Honey. Just a Southern girl living life like it's golden. No matter how thick and sticky life gets, remember, it is still what? Golden. I love y'all. See you in the next go round, buddy.